love my work. Today is my birthday and I'm shooting this video. एंड ये जो पर्टिकुलर स्टोरी है ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्केरी है। ये इतनी मतलब ये कुछ ऐसा अनयूजुअल इवेंट है जो मैं नहीं कभी इमेजिन कर सकती, ना ही सिनेरियो मेरे ब्रेन में आ सकता है। तो इस वीडियो में जस्ट बिकॉज ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा सेंसिटिव टॉपिक है, कुछ वर्ड्स हैं जिनको मैं अलग तरह से बोलना पसंद करूंगी। जो ईयर मुझे बताई गई है वो मैं मेंशन नहीं करूंगी, टाइप कर दूंगी तो तुम्हें समझ में आ जाएगा कॉन्टेक्स्ट। ईयर मैं इसलिए मेंशन नहीं कर सकती क्योंकि ये वीडियो रिमूव हो जाएगी अगर मैंने जिस तरह से मुझे चीज़ें बताई गई उस तरह से तुम्हारे सामने पोर्ट्रे की। तो ये वीडियो 100% रिमूव हो जाएगी यूट्यूब के प्लेटफॉर्म से क्योंकि ये इतना ज़्यादा सेंसिटिव है। मुझे कल मैसेज आता है इंस्टाग्राम पे कि उन्हें अपनी एक ट्रोमेटिक स्टोरी मेरे साथ शेयर करनी है, जो कि उनकी फैमिली में से किसी एक पर्टिकुलर पर्सन ने उनके साथ ये सब कुछ किया है और वो स्टिल इन सब चीज़ों से हॉन्ट होती है। मैंने अपनी बुआ का मेंशन किया तो फर्स्ट इनिशियल मेरे दिमाग में आया कि ओके बुआ कलेशी। 99.9% इंडियन हाउस होल्ड में बुआ का जो रोल होता है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण होता है कलेश के अंदर। लकीली मेरी बुआ ऐसी नहीं थी। जैसे ही बुआ का आया मेरे दिमाग में जो सिनेरियो आया है वो ये था कि या तो उनकी बुआ ने कुछ ऐसा इवेंट क्रिएट किया होगा जिससे उनकी मॉम को या उन्हें बहुत हर्ट हुआ, क्योंकि वो जो स्टोरी है वो किसी लड़की की है, या फिर उनकी बुआ ने उनके लिए स्ट्रिक्ट रूल रख दिए होंगे, या फिर उनकी बुआ ने उनकी शादी जबरदस्ती कराने की कोशिश की होगी। ये मेरा सिनेरियो था। मैंने ये बिल्कुल इमेजिन नहीं किया था कि ये जो स्टोरी है ये इतनी स्केरी होने वाली है। तुम लोगों में से भी बहुत लोग होंगे जो इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते कि ऐसी हरकत मतलब कैसे अपनी ही बुआ कैसे कर सकती है। किड्स के साथ सबसे ज़्यादा ट्रॉमेटिक इवेंट्स या ऐसे सिचुएशन उनके परिवार की तरफ से होती है, और वो परिवार के कौन होता है? ऑफ कोर्स कोई मेल पर्सन होगा। सिर्फ मेल पर्सन ही पेडो नहीं है। मुझे मैसेज आता है, हेलो दी, आई वांटेड टू शेयर माय ट्रॉमेटिक स्टोरी अबाउट अ रिलेटिव फ्रॉम माय फैमिली। इट स्टिल हॉन्ट्स मी। आई होप आई विल फील बेटर शेयरिंग विथ यू। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच ऑल ऑफ यू, जितने भी लोग मुझे अपनी स्टोरीज भेजते हैं मुझ पे ट्रस्ट करने के लिए। इट मीन्स अ लॉट, लाइक इट्स मीन्स अ लॉट। अपनी फैमिली के डार्क सीक्रेट्स या अपनी लाइफ के ट्रॉमेटिक इवेंट्स किसी के सामने रखना इतना इजी नहीं होता, बहुत करेज चाहिए होता है, क्योंकि जब तुम टाइप कर रहे होते हो तुम्हें वो चीज़ें सब महसूस होती है टाइप करते वक्त। सो थैंक यू सो मच। Also the surprising part, I am a girl and the one I'm talking about, it's my own bua. So yeah, it's all started when I was, for a reference, my bua is well educated, financially stable woman. And also she is beautiful. And at this point she is 59 to 60-year old. So yeah, when I was, you can calculate, my math is not that great. Same. Also my father is no more. My father is passed away in 2017. So yeah, I'm one parent kid and things happen when my father was alive. But of course nobody knew about it. Also I got zero sense what is right and what is wrong. Because from the very beginning we all were told that Mosi, Bua and other elderly women just like our mother. And we should give respect. So it was definitely in my mind that she was just like my mother. मैंने ये story almost shoot कर ली थी, but somehow voice में problem हो गई, so because from the very beginning, we all were told that Masi, Bua, and other elderly women are more like our mother. So it was definitely always in my mind that she is just like my mother, caring, and whatever she is doing must be right because she is mature enough. Also, I got three buas, and she was the youngest among all, yet holding so much power and dominant because of her education and wealth and independence. Always in my house, always listening her. And she's sort of rude and misusing her power to let down my mother. Buas, because one Nand Bhavi Sas wala thing was there, and my house clashes was there. Anyway, she always used to tell me to rub her feet. Pair dabana is a good habit. You should always do that. आई मीन इन माई हाउस लड़कियों से पैर टच तक नहीं कराते, नो वन। पैर दबाने की तो बात ही अलग है। मेरी माँ को अगर मैं गलती से अपने पैर से टच कर दूं या मेरा हाथ मेरी मोम के पैरों में गलती से लग जाए, वो हमेशा बहुत ही ओवर रिएक्ट करते कि ओ शिट ये क्या हो गया। मतलब वो लाइक एकता कपूर की सारी वो जो डिश 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 है वो सब आ जाती है मेरी माँ के अंदर, एंड वो बहुत ही लाइक अजीब सा बिहेव करती कि नहीं तूने मेरे पैर कैसे छू लिए। तो मेरे घर में पैर दबाना लड़कियों से नॉट अलाउड, नॉट अलाउड। एज अ किड आई ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू डू इट unknowingly. What was the intention? I never felt the bad touch and suspicious whisper she always do inside the ear. She used to say, I love you, baby, come sit on my lap. And many more creepy things I will mention later. This particular line gives me so much shiver. So this is the story she always do at my home when she used to come over at our home from Mumbai. One day she said to come along with her to Mumbai for one day. She asked my father that she can take me her home for 1 to 2 days. We will book the tickets and everything. Okay, so I was very curious and excited kid, and it was very normal from a early age to fly from an aeroplane. There you also get guides and everything, so it was not difficult at all. And after reaching at the airport, my father always come to take me home. So my father agreed and he said, okay, no problem, थोड़ा घुमा फिरा देना इसको and थोड़े खिलौने दिला देना, इसको भी अच्छा लगेगा और तुम भी अकेली पड़ जाती होंगी. She was a widow, by the way. Her husband committed suicide for an unknown reason, and that still nobody knows. Also, there was this thing everybody knows. I don't know, I mean, how they were married approximately like 5 6 years, and she never allowed to touch him and had sex with him. He was too good to be wala husband, always caring her, always getting her everything, but she never ever respected. So continue that. I was along with her to her home in Mumbai. Everything seems normal and happy. It was like a normal day for me. She had a maiden name, let's say Asha. I can't reveal the whole name, Dee. So yeah, Asha used to cook and clean. She used to come 2 times a day for lunch and for dinner and cleaning the whole house. So that day she came early and made breakfast for me and Pua, and then did the normal cleaning and laundry. Then went back and it was around 1 p.m. she was gone. And I had this habit of sleeping in the afternoon. I mean, tell me तुम्हारे इंडियन पेरेंट्स है without telling me तुम्हारे इंडियन पेरेंट्स है. मतलब कौन सा बच्चा ऐसा नहीं है जिसको मम्मी आदत ना डाले कि बेटा तुझे दोपहर में सोना है, तूने दोपहर में सोया नहीं, तुझे दोपहर में सोना है. सो या मेरे को बहुत गंदा लगता था दोपहर में सोना. Felt a little bit sleepy and I have talked my mama and papa and then put the phone on charger and told Bua. She immediately asked me, don't you wanna watch a Barbie movie? I was a dumb kid. I got excited. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू आर नॉट अ डम किड. अगर कोई मुझे बोलता बारबी मूवी देखी है, मैं उछल के पड़ती कि वाओ, आज का तो मेरा बेस्ट दिन है. Also she said, let me change my clothes and put something comfortable and then we will start watching the movie. I was eagerly waiting for her to come so we can watch the movie. The bathroom doors was open and what I saw was scary. Of course, as a kid, but still it confused me. And I had this I don't give a fuck wala attitude, and I was like, I actually don't care who's wearing what. Let me watch the movie. She was wearing a dark red robe nightgown, which is considered to be sexy and usually wear by women to seduce men. I guess you are getting what I was trying to say. Her cleavage was way too visible. Basically, her breast was clearly visible and she was not wearing anything inside the gown. So I played the movie. It was all dark, light off, dim light from the window because it was 1:30 p.m. She asked me to sit on her lap and watch the movie. Technically, it's fine. Like, yeah, I can sit my mother's lap. Nothing's wrong. Of course, I was a dumb kid and I did it. You are not a dumb kid. You're just a kid. I sat on her lap and watching the movie. And then I remember she started getting closer with lips near on my neck. I felt tickled and I laughed and said, बुआ गुदगुदी हो रही है, मत करो, मूवी देखो. And said, देखो बुआ, mermaid की purse is missing. And she said yeah and made it more obvious. She kissed my neck again and again and she started licking near my neck. And when I start trying to get up, she hold me more tighter and said it quietly, I will beat you. For sure, it was in a love tone, but as a kid, even I felt uncomfortable. Now, my whole attention was not the movie, but her, where I start asking me, don't do it, don't do it. Always says in a seductive way, this is my love for you, baby. Let me fill you up with my love. And the way she was holding my hands was now start hurting me because she was holding me with a grip, the tight grip, so I can't escape. She led me on the bed and asked me not to move. She went on a cupboard and she took some item, and that time it was a new thing, the whole new thing. Now I definitely know what it was. It was a and a strap on with a. It was a huge one because I was a child, of course. and it was scary for sure. She laid closely near me and holding me tightly. She started kissing me and biting me on my lips, and I started crying. I want to go home again and again. So she covered my mouth with her hands and she said, "If Mama will hear this, if you tell this, you will be thrashed badly at home. So better I keep my mouth shut." She bit me multiple times on my lips and neck while kissing, and I felt that she was trying to grind her. She was on top of me. She had this grip on both of my hands. I was crying, of course, nobody can hear it. She was all alone and she also asked Asha not to come. She removed my clothes and moving her hands near my. Of course, I was crying and tried to escape from the grip, but I was helpless. And then there was a nightmare. She tried to insert her, but she failed because I was moving here and there and crying. So she got up and took the vibrator and started in front of me. I mean, can you imagine doing everything with a disgusting? Moaning loudly, and I was at the corner of the bed and scared of her because I don't know what the fuck she was doing. All I know that time was I thought she was hurting herself. I asked her multiple times, "Please don't hurt yourself, Bua. Please stop this. I want to go home." After 10 to 15 minutes, she was done doing and washed and keep the things inside the cupboard. She was saying many dirty things with her deep voice. And then she again made a grip and on top of me and started licking and kissing me. And it was definitely was not a normal kiss. It was with an intention as if she wants to eat me up on that day for sure. So after 35 to 40 minutes, she did that on top of me. She also slapped me to that I don't cry, and she asked me multiple times not to cry. When it was all done, I was already exhausted and done with crying. I was tired and wanted to go back home. I asked her multiple times. She had this thing that once this is done, she will book my flight tomorrow morning and afternoon. She asked me not to tell anyone about this, or my mother will beat me. I was scared all night. I could not sleep at that night. The whole night I was scared and she slept near me. Next morning I was in hurry to escape ASAP. She see offed me and I got home with my father. Of course I didn't tell anyone about this incident, but this still haunts me this day. But now she has this fear that I'm all grown up and will definitely tell anyone. So she herself distanced from me now. I still don't have guts to be in a room alone with her. Still she is connected from our family. Still the way she shake hands with me still feel creepy. But I have also distanced myself from her because I'm pursuing my college and busy with my all stuff. And I'm having my peace that I am maintaining the distance. And soon I will cut off with her. I have told this with my boyfriend and my best friend. I hope this help with people who thinks it's only men. It's also some grown as women who will touch you inappropriately and no one will believe you. Because it's a relation from a blood plus. It's a woman, so yeah. Thank you took your precious time दी and I really want you to share this story. This is the whole story guys, and कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो कि मैं म्यूट कर दूंगी या फिर मैं उनको टाइप करूंगी, एंड आई होप ये वीडियो यूट्यूब हटाए ना अपने स्टेज से, क्योंकि ये स्टोरी कुछ ऐसी है जो कि बहुत शेकेबल है एंड बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन मार्क्स एंड रियलिटी चेक देती है कि इट्स नॉट ऑल मेन, इट्स नॉट ऑल मेन। जैसे कि मैंने इस वीडियो में पहले ही बोला था, मैं कभी भी इस पर्टिकुलर इंसिडेंट के बारे में सोच ही नहीं सकती थी, बट इस स्टोरी को पढ़ने के बाद यू नो व्हाट आई मीन, लाइक हम सोच ही नहीं सकते कि मेरी बुआ, मेरी दादी, मेरी मौसी या कोई भी एल्डरली वुमेन मेरे घर की, जिसके साथ मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा सेफ फील होना चाहिए, उसके साथ ही मैं सेफ नहीं हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच टू शेयर योर स्टोरी विथ मी, एंड आई अंडरस्टैंड जिन्होंने ये स्टोरी मुझे टाइप करके लिखी है उनके लिए कितना मुश्किल होगा इसको लिखना, क्योंकि जब भी हम इस तरह के इंसिडेंट लिखते हैं या किसी को बताते हैं तो हम उस पर्टिकुलर स्पेस में दोबारा चले जाते हैं जो कि हमारी लाइफ का सबसे गंदा स्पेस मैं बोलना चाहूँगी, जो कभी एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करना चाहिए। यू गाइज आर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग। आई विश किसी भी बच्चे के साथ या किसी के भी साथ इस तरह का कोई इंसिडेंट ना हो। ऑफकोर्स इट्स अ क्राइम। समटाइम आई डोंट गेट इट, लाइक हमारी फैमिली जो हमें सिखाती है और जो बच्चों के साथ होता है और उसके बाद जो एक्शंस लिए जाते हैं और जो बच्चों को सिखाया जाता है, यू नो व्हाट आई मीन, सो हार्ट ब्रेकिंग। आई अंडरस्टैंड उनकी लाइफ पे कितना गंदा इम्पैक्ट होगा इस पर्टिकुलर चीज़ का, एंड I felt very sorry. I felt disgusting, mixed emotions. Yeah, that's it for this video. Please take care. अगर तुम्हारे साथ ऐसा कुछ हुआ है या हो रहा है, so I'm really sorry. And yeah, please take care and be brave. You are strong. That's it. And thank you so much. Okay, bye.